Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. Also welcome to the subscriber pick for the month of July, in which I read, vlog and review a book that you choose for me to read, vlog and review. And for July, the books that you chose, yes, you chose two books. It's a series, it's a duology, and the books that you chose were King of Scars and Rule of Worlds. And I'm so glad that you chose this because, as you've seen, I loved the Six of Crows duology, and I absolutely love those characters so much to no end, in fact. And I'm really looking forward to reading this duology as well. But today is the 18th of July, and I will be starting on these books finally today. And I'm so looking forward to it. And I don't think I can say anything else because this series, this duology, comes towards the end of a bigger Grishaverse. And to say anything about this would be to actually give out spoilers, perhaps. But you should know that this video will also be full of spoilers, especially because of that reason. And right now I can't say anything because I don't know what it is, except that it focuses on Nikolai Lantsov, and we all know how much Grisha's fans love Nikolai Lantsov. That's all I can say right now. Plus, if you'd like to buy these two books after watching this video or while you're watching this and you're like, okay, I need to read these as well, I need to get these as well, then please use my Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. It would be of immense help to me. Okay, so right now I have a call. This is going to be a while, so let's see. I'm going to go get freshened up before that call starts, and then I'll attend that call, and then I'll read this for a bit, and etc, etc, etc. So yes, once again, welcome to the subscriber pick for the month of July, and I hope that you will enjoy this video. So I will see you on the other side. Until then, I'm going to go do whatever I said I'm going to do. I just finished reading the first chapter. Leigh Bardugo has this thing where she, in the first chapter, she talks from the perspective of characters who are not crucial to the story. They are used as plot points, like the main characters will come, but in this, there is like, I was thinking that maybe since we're talking about shadows and all, maybe is the booktube break making me really bad at this kind of thing? Like, I'm not able to talk anything about this. Nina appears in this book. She's in Fjerda with a team helping people, Grisha, escape the Fjerdan rule, because Fjerda is a country which considers Grisha as unnatural. They say they are Druzhia, is it pronounced? I don't know. And she's been traveling with Matthias's body because she can't bring herself to put him to rest. And it's breaking my heart, every single mention of Matthias and the way she thinks about the love that they had for each other. Her heart breaking every single time that she as much as thinks about it. It's just, I'm on page 53 right now, and Leigh Bardugo's writing is great as usual, and I am super looking forward to reading more of this tonight. I have a feeling that every single chapter of Nina's in this particular book is going to be heartbreaking, heartrending, and no pun intended whatsoever. So you guys know how much I love Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, right? So when any mention of any of those characters happens, it's basically I feel like I'm losing my mind, which is what's happening right now because Nikolai is set to opening the Schuler, I think that's how it's pronounced, I don't know. Schuler combination locks he'd learned about from a certain master thief in Ketterdam. I wonder who that certain master thief could be. Who is it? It's about 1:40 in the AM, and I have been reading King of Scars. I got distracted for a bit on the side, and I was watching Shadow and Bone cast interviews. Like, I don't know, like I have been obsessed with them, like A1 level obsession. And I've been watching them. I watched them for about half an hour before I was like, no, Son, you need to read this. And now I'm on page 81, and I think I'm going to stop reading for the night, and I will get back to this tomorrow. I don't even know anymore. I don't know what I'm talking. But Rule of Wolves, Wolf, Trassel. My head's spinning. Hello, people. Today is the 27th of July, and last night I finished reading King of Scars. Yes, I know it's very abrupt. Like, I said I would read, and then suddenly I put a clip or two in between, and then suddenly I finished reading it. Fine. But see, I've already talked about this for my member vlog, but I want to talk about this as well in detail because that's what this vlog is for. But King of Scars is goes back to the level that Shadow and Bone was, and I'm here expecting like Six of Crows, Crooked Kingdom kind of sass and that level of writing, but it just goes back to Shadow and Bone, which I'm not a huge fan of as much as I love Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. But it's good. It's not that it's bad, but we see a lot of Nikolai and Zoya in this. And if you haven't read Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows, then you shouldn't pick these books up. There's an order to the Grishavas, like Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, Ruin and Rising. That's the Shadow and Bone trilogy. And then there is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. That's the duology. To read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, you don't need to read Shadow and Bone and the Shadow and Bone trilogy, but to read this duology, which comes towards the end, which is King of Scars and Rule of Wolves, you need to have read all 5 of those books. Otherwise, you'll either get spoiled or you won't understand what's going on. So this is a book that goes back to that level. Nikolai has been, you could say, infected by the Darkling's powers. A piece of shadows live within him. He's turned into this huge monster and all of that. And now Zoya Nazielensky is now a general for him. And there's a whole triumvirate kind of thing where Genya Safin, David Kostic, Tamar and Tolia, and all of these are this whole inner circle of the people who are helping Nikolai rule Ravka after all that has happened in the past. One more thing is that I'm not going to give any background, because if you are watching the spoiler-filled section, then that means that you have read everything and you know what I'm talking about. To watch Nikolai struggle with his, want to be free of that monster, and when they do find that there could be a way to actually do that, and Zoya is helping him and all of this is happening, but I didn't feel like this was technically about the King of Scars. This felt more like a Zoya origin story to me. Like, not that it focuses on Zoya's origins, but there's a lot of explaining her backstory in here, which I loved reading. I love reading where she came from, what her motivations are, and why she has become this ruthless commander, which I'm so in awe of always. But there were also places where it dragged. It picked up towards the end. You know who you're rooting for, obviously, and you are sort of like, I want Nikolai's charm to come back up, and you don't know if that's going to happen. Now I immediately need to pick up Rule of Wolves for that, but I have other books to which I have to finish this week. So I'm like, okay, pause on that, shanti rakho, and just finish those books before you can go and read Rule of Wolves in peace. So in peace, I don't know how it's going to turn out given how the first book ended. So I realize I haven't been holding this book up, but I held this book up for the member vlog and my hand started aching, so I put it back down. But you know what book I'm talking about because this is a dedicated vlog come video for it. So I think, okay, I just got a delivery, so I had to take a pause there. But I'm going to take a couple of days off from this whole universe, and I'm going to try and finish those other two books before I sit down and enjoy or whatever is in store for me that much in peace. Okay, I haven't updated this vlog in what feels like 10 million years, but I have been reading Rule of Wolves, and I just got my heart broken. I don't know what I expect from Leigh Bardugo every single time, but then again, there are some certain things she does which it's totally unnecessary, it felt like. Honestly, why would you do that? This better? This better be better. This woman just killed off David Kostick. What the why? Why would you even do that? Do you have this thing where you have to kill off one favorite character from the series just so that you can give that shock factor? No, I don't accept. Anybody else I would probably have been like, okay, fine, but David, why would you kill off one of the most he is one of the best parts of the Great Showers. Is there any logic behind this? I mean, maybe there is, because I just read one page about his death and I'm going all ballistic over here. Maybe there is, I haven't read, but I'm just boiling. I'm boiling with anger that he had to die. Okay, later if there's any explanation, I will obviously retract my statements and all of that, but no, yeah, David, Virginia, when you have, like, I don't think these authors they are able to sleep at night if they don't kill off a reader's favorite character. I'm just stop. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, okay, I should have filmed this, I should have vlogged this, but Darkling returning? Okay, I can see the logic behind that. I can't even be mad about it, but I didn't want him to return. I was under the impression that he was down and out after whatever happened in Ruin and Rising, and now that he is back in this, I'm like, okay, so what was the whole point? Like, what? I'm so, you can say I'm so pissed off. Like, if David hadn't died, I wouldn't have even have been like, I would have been like, okay, theek hai, chalo, now you have another war, no? Now, okay, fight that war, kill that stupid fellow again. I would have been all right with it. But now that this has happened, I'm going to find everything and I'm going to just dissect it and I'm going to get mad about it. It makes me super angry. Please don't. Why would you do that? And Leigh Bardugo, if you are writing Six of Crows 3, please don't write it. Honestly, I don't know what you'll do with those characters next. Like, you make a reader fall in love with these characters and then you do stuff to them. Why? Right, so I'm going to go read more, I think. I was actually supposed to be reading something else, but I picked this up and I was reading it while I was having lunch, and I am decimated. I'm still not over what happened, but something has come up which is making me grin like an idiot. I mean, the situation is not good, but still. Look. Hello people, I haven't been able to make much progress on this. I just read a few more pages and those few more pages broke my heart. Like, I got my heart broken in a way that I did not think I would, and I have been wanting to read this. This whole book is based on the rivalry between Ravka and the Shuhan and Fjerda. And when things are coming to head now, okay, because this is the last in the Grishaverse, and I have about 250 pages to go before I finish this book, and I'm like, okay, there's still so much action remaining, and I am really scared for the loss that's coming my way, and I don't know what to do about it. I know it's going to break me if anyone else gets killed. Anyone, I will riot, because what happened recently that sent me into a spiral. Maybe it has a meaning, but why would you even do that? So if any other character in the Grishaverse is going to their deaths, then I'm sorry, I just can't. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I have a call at 8:30, and I have about 15 minutes before I can get on that call. So I'm going to read for a bit. Maybe 10 pages. 10 pages is also cool, I think. And then maybe one chapter. Let's see how long this chapter is. I'm on 336. The next chapter starts on 348. Can I finish it? Okay, I finished that chapter, and now I will take a small break. I will attend that call and then come back to this. The journey to Ketterdam. The journey to Ketterdam. Am I? Please, gods, please listen to me. Manifesting the appearance of a certain group of outcasts. I don't know if you can hear me in all this sound, but this is a fan, the washing machine is going, and I'm here like, Casbreaker is here. Why? Okay, so let me tell you what I've been up to. I have been reading, as you've been watching, and I'm now on page 369, and I'm going to wrap this vlog up right now for today. I don't know if I will be able to finish the whole thing tonight, so I will hold off on this. If I have any time, if I have anything that I get to read tonight, I will update it in the vlog for tomorrow. So I'm just going to wait that one out. It's like 10:40, I think, 10, almost 10:45, and I will be doing my thing. I need to do my Spanish lesson before I work on this, otherwise my streak will be gone. Hello people, and it is today is the 21st of August, and I have gotten a lot done with Rule of Wolves. I'm on page 499 and I have about 90 pages to go before the book ends, and I'm not ready for whatever's coming because there's so much going on in this book. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I think I've spoken in an earlier clip about how the barrel rats were finally in the scene, but I'm not going to tell you why and how, but they do make an appearance, 3 of them. It's great. Nikolai and his whole kingdom, his triumvirate, whoever it is, they are looking for titanium because they needed to build their missiles, rockets. And who do they go to? Casbreaker, of course, Casbreaker. And they sort of try this whole mini heist kind of situation where Zoya has some revelations, and the interaction between Kaz and Nikolai is like, he is probably the only one who figured out in the first part itself that Nikolai is Sturmhorned, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And their back and forth was Nikolai with his smooth charm, Kaz with his cut the crap attitude. It was good. It was damn good, at least for how many ever pages it was there. But after that, Nina has been captured. Zoya goes to rescue her, and Zoya is this whole dragon personality is taken over because she's now her body now houses the dragon that belonged to Sankt Juris, who was a saint, and he gave up his life, and now the dragon lives within Zoya. And to see Zoya's power, and I love that King of Scars and Rule of Worlds is not just about Nikolai, it's also about Zoya. And it's not about Nikolai and Zoya, it's about Nikolai's story and Zoya's story and how they come together. And romance isn't the like top priority in this. This is all like, I need to save my kingdom. This is all politics, and I'm here for it for every second. And I have some thoughts about how Alexander, call me Alexander, is back. But why? I mean, maybe to give the whole storyline a bit of drama, but I didn't think it was necessary until this one particular spot where he made it necessary. Like, I was grateful that he was there. I can only tell my complete thoughts after finishing this book, so that's what I intend to do right now. It's almost 7:15, and I'm going to sit back and read and try to finish this book like right now. She was looking at a dragon. A dragon. Zoya. Why am I so excited? I'm so emotional and excited right now. And I'm only 10 pages in, okay? I'm on page 508 and I'm like, don't say your goodbyes, please. I have a question. Why? You can't see your characters happy? Like, I haven't even finished reading the whole page. One word, and I was like, she's had enough. Why would you do this to her again? To her. I mean, my heart is beating so fast I can't even. Okay. Okay, I think we can we can get over this. I was not expecting that. What the I was not expecting. No. Ads. Okay, hi. It's close to 9 o'clock, and I just finished reading this, and what the duck just happened. I mean, I thought this was the. I feel like this was marketed to me as something that was going to end the Grishaverse, but that ending, it doesn't look like that's the end, and I have a feeling that Six of Crows 3 is really coming. I mean, I love what happened towards the end, and I love the dues that the people got, and oh, okay, there's a lot of confused stuff going on in my head right now because I'm so conflicted about a lot of things, but I was thinking that this would wrap the whole thing up, but no, Leigh Bardugo has a flair for bringing out threads and putting them into different series. I mean, how can she have written three series in the Grishaverse, each of them having different levels of enjoyment? How? Like Shadow and Bone, I was least impressed by Shadow and Bone, and then it came to Six of Crows. I enjoyed a lot Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. You've seen me gush over it, and then comes this, which I am so mixed. I have mixed reactions to this because of what all has happened in here. I don't even know what I think. I want to say I have so many thoughts, but maybe I've said it, maybe I didn't. My memory is acting up even more right now because of the shock of what has happened in here. Some of it is pleasant, some of it is very scandalized, and some of it is very like, what, why would you want to do that? And some of it is very happy also. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now. I will see you back in the book review section of this vlog cum review of the subscriber pick. I mean, I was supposed to have finished this in July, but so yeah. Hello people, welcome to the book review section of the subscriber pick for the month of July. Yeah, July, which was King of Scars and Rule of Wolves. I finished reading Rule of Wolves pretty recently. I think it was just 3 or 4 days ago that I finished reading it, and I have thoughts. So many thoughts. But I am super late in posting, doing this review because, as you know, I was on a booktube break, and I will be telling you more details of what plans I have in a coming video, which will come up I think on 31st or something. You've seen me vlog, you've seen me lose my shit over what's been happening in these books, and I am like, I didn't sign up for this. How dare you do this to us, Leigh Bardugo? It's like Leigh Bardugo has taken some oaths that in every single series she's going to do something that will make the readers cry. Like, she's going to take away one precious thing from the reader. I got super late in reading these two books, and I vlogged, but I don't know if I was able to get any amount of stuff done. So let's just get on with it. My book review is going to be very short because this is like the third series in the Grishaverse. So there's a lot before that which you need to know before you actually come and read these two books. If you don't read those, you won't understand a lot of what's going on in here. And even if you would want to take it as being very generic, I would recommend that you don't jump into these books before you read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, the Six of Crows duology, and once you read them, only then come to this series. Okay, and yes, let's jump right in. I'm going to try and keep this book review as spoiler free as possible, but I feel like it's practically impossible to keep the review for these two books without spoilers, because this is, as I mentioned before, the third in the Grishaverse, the third series in the Grishaverse. So King of Scars starts off with oh god, the very beginning is only like a huge spoiler. So this is about Nikolai, who and his general Zoya Nazilensky, okay, and he is trying to be this king who the masses love. He loves his country, he loves his people, and he is trying to be a king who the masses love, the people love. So he is trying to figure out everything. He's trying to make sure that he does the right thing, be it in political alliances, be it in any sort of talks with countries surrounding them. He just wants to avoid war, which will wreak havoc on his people's lives. And Zoya is along them. Zoya is a firebrand, okay, and I love Zoya's track in these two books, and I think her track was the best part, in my opinion. I feel like there are so many characters who I really wanted good things to happen to, and it rather unraveled all the work that she did in her earlier series. So my first pet peeve is that the Darkling returning is like, why? You could have left it off. I mean, the making at the heart of the world, and he's such an ancient power, nobody could keep him down and all that. You want to say that, fine, but Shadow and Bone, the Shadow and Bone trilogy ended on a good note. Why would you like pull everything out and just make it that way? He's literally treated as a saint in this book, in these two books. I mean, I know it's like a reflection of reality or something, like, because black people also do have followers, but still it felt very anticlimactic. Not just anticlimactic, it felt wrong for him to come back on so many levels. And then towards the end, she made him become this sort of sacrificing person, although there's a dialogue which I don't remember exactly what it is, but I'm paraphrasing it to say that he literally says, this is not a sacrifice, this is my way of living for eternity or something of that sort. And I'm like, do we really want him to remain for the end of eternity? But then I get it because it is needed, otherwise it's going to eclipse the whole of Ravka or the whole of whatever world they are living in. So I think I'm very split about it. I don't know what I actually feel about him coming back and him doing that whole sacrifice thing. Leigh Bardugo killed off David Caustic. She killed David. David! Of all the people in the world, she had to go and kill David. Why would you do something like that? It's not even needed. I think you've seen me freak out over it before, but why? I was so heartbroken. Like, I felt my world tilt on its axis when I read that. Like, I lost my shit. That whole day I was in some sort of a funk. When Matthias died in Crooked Kingdom, I cried like a baby because it hurt me a lot. And this hurt me, but I was incredibly angry because I could see why Leigh Bardugo had to take that decision. I don't agree with that decision, but I see why she had to take it and what point she had to prove. But for David, he just, there was no point to be proven, except maybe that war doesn't see who it's going to kill. But did it have to be David? Okay, now we've done the rant. Now on to the good parts, like Zoya. We see a lot of Zoya in this book. We see her past. We see her transforming into something more powerful than she already is, and we know that she is an incredibly powerful scholar. And there's so much strength, there's so much innocence also to Zoya's track in this. Like, we know that all her bluster is not just bluster. It's a way of protecting herself, but it is also there is something deep underneath. There are reasons. I mean, I admire her either which way, and I'm like, I wish I could be like Zoya, but I somehow feel like these couple of books were less about Nikolai than it was about Zoya. I love what became of her. We all know I spoiled myself when I was scrolling through Instagram and I came to know that Nikolai and Zoya are a thing. Like, there's a slow burn thing happening right from the start to the very end. He's, I think, called, what's it called? Korol Rezni or something. That is, in Ravkan, it translates to King of Scars, I think. Is it Ravkan or Suli? I don't know. But there are a lot of revelations happening about Nikolai as well as about Zoya. Zoya's revelations are like huge. And Nikolai and his parentage, obviously we know he's known as the bastard. I feel like I really enjoyed these two books, except for when Leigh Bardugo did those two things that I really do not like. I mean, I think that maybe I can forgive the Darkling coming back. I cannot forgive David Caustic's death. It's like too horrible. And also Six of Crows characters make appearances, if you will. It's well written. I mean, it's not a huge heist like the Ice Court heist in the first Six of Crows book, but it's well written. I liked what roles they had to play, and it was fun. It was fun to see Kaz and Nikolai bantering. This is supposed to be a duology. Six of Crows was also supposed to be a duology. But going by how this ended, I have a feeling that Six of Crows 3 is coming. And I don't know how to feel about that. Nina is also in this book. She is in Ferda, and she is a person called Mila Yanderstadt, I think her alias is, and she's been tailored and she does this whole thing, and she's undercover and she's working there as a spy, and that is also something that gave me such a huge heart attack. Like, Nina meets Hanne there. Hanne, I think her name is pronounced as. She is Jarl Broom's daughter. And they fall in love. And they go on this whole adventures where Nina is trying to find information for her country, and she keeps sending it through a network of spies. And here, even the end of that track, it was like so, it wrenched me from within. Oh my god, that ending you won't see coming. Now let's just move on to the spoiler free section. Okay, I'll talk about the writing. The writing is good. Leigh Bardugo, she does this whole world building, character, plot, and everything. She maps them out very well, and she has written this. Yes, it does get a little draggy. It does get a little annoying with a couple of not even side, they are not even relevant, or I wouldn't say irrelevant characters, but I would just say they are not that important as the ones that we see. Nina's chapters were also very, very, very well written. They were so thrilling, suspenseful. I was losing my mind. I was thinking like, I don't want anything to happen to this woman. She deserves happiness. Please don't do anything to her. And there was so much happening on every single page, and so much unexpectedness also, that I was like, please, please. And every time Nina's chapters came on, I would have to be like, I'm just going to shut the book and I'm going to pick it back up later when I have the mental bandwidth to go through all of that. But yeah, so that's what happened with Nina's chapters. And even though I have issues with how Leigh Bardugo rounded everything up, I still would recommend you to read the series because it's a great thing of world building. Okay, let me be honest. I was actually thinking that this would be on the lines of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, like heists and all, especially because Nikolai is in it. But it was more of the earlier stuff like Shadow and Bone, like darkness and light, the world, the making it the heart of the world. This is why you can't do this. There's saints and there's gods and there's all of this stuff. And okay, I'm not against it, but it reverted back to how Shadow and Bone was instead of being at the level that the Six of Crows duology was for me. The world building is very good, but the way the plot pans out, it's like very underwhelming after what Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom are like. So that is my review. That's all I'm going to say for now. So I gave King of Scars 4 stars, I think, and Rule of Worlds 4.5 stars, but I'm going to bring it down to 4 because I'm pissed at what happened, and like I said, unforgivable. So that was my vlog and book review for the subscriber pick for the month of July 2021, which were 2 books, King of Scars and Rule of Wolves. What did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to pick these 2 books up after my recommendation? If you are going to pick these books up after watching this video, then please don't forget to read the Shadow and Bone trilogy and Six of Crows duology before you get these, because otherwise I wouldn't recommend it, because I don't think you will understand a lot of the characters and all, because the flashbacks, the throwbacks aren't that great. So if you'd like to go read this whole Grisha verse, then please use my Amazon affiliate links in the description box below, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this video and if you're going to pick any of these books up. I would love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.